Welcome everyone to this new session of the EIT Urban Mobility. We are happy to have together with us Pierre Holobowitz, the CEO of CIDIA, one of our partners, and he's going to talk today about the mobility hubs of the future and how to integrate mobility data, passengers, and also clean energy in just one space. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I think I have to change my name to make it a little bit easier to pronounce. It's complex, but Polish is not easy language. I see the friends from Estonia and Finland, so you're probably aware of this. I want to talk a little bit about the mobility hubs, but before this, a couple of words about the company. The CDI is on the market already 9 years at the moment. We started 9 years ago from building solar-powered benches. That was the first product we developed. We're very fresh on the market. I think we're like a second company on the market with this type of the products. And in the meantime, we're developing the technology for the energy management because we always feel like the off-grid is a very important element of building the infrastructure in the municipalities so that we do not need to face the challenges regarding the connectivity, the documentation, the groundworks for the electricity. And we developed the technology for energy management, which is connected to the online management system so that we can control it. And the system is also smart to being able to work throughout the year in the conditions like we have in Poland, also the Scandinavian countries. So countries like Spain are actually pretty easy for us. And then we use this system in the other type of infrastructure as well. We're seeking for the needs in the public spaces, the needs in the municipalities, where we can actually use this energy management system, these off-grid capabilities. And then we started to build another products, additional products to the offer, starting from the bus shelters and then also some facilities, some infrastructure for the micromobility parking and charging. Mobility hubs is something that we are not talking a lot in all the discussions about how the public space should be designed. All the sustainable urban mobility plans, they have it as a very main element of the development of the public spaces, of the mass transportation, of the micromobility to have these places. You can switch from one way of transportation to another. But from our experience, the way the mobility hubs are so far designed, it's not in the good design process. So we have the tender that we are buying the bus shelters. Then we have another one that we are buying the shelters for the bikes. Then we have another one for the dynamic passenger information. And in the end, all the systems are not well integrated. All the systems are becoming to be very expensive because they were not designed together from the very beginning. So using our technologies, we created the concept we call, I have it here, it's Transport 4.0, and it's actually connecting from the scratch or all these infrastructure elements to the one well-designed, connected, integrated system. That's our idea. So now what are the puzzles? 7 years ago, we designed first solar-powered bus shelter. We started from having the sensors inside, having the electricity to power up mobile devices, having the hotspot to enable connectivity for everyone. But then we also put the sensors so we can measure air quality, we can measure gases, we can measure NOx, CO2, we can also measure ozone. And in the meantime, when we're developing this product, we've seen that there is a very big potential to make the integration for the passenger information inside of the bus shelter, except having it outside. So then we developed the platform to manage the content inside of the bus shelter on the e-ink display. So at the moment, the bus shelter, you can imagine, the entire roof is covered with the solar panels. There is a battery inside of the seat, and there is also integrated e-ink display that is already inside of the bus shelter. So in the one product, we can provide shelter, we can provide all the functionalities for the passenger and the information for the end users. But then, like around 4 years ago, we've seen that the public spaces are facing a lot of challenges regarding the micromobility. electric scooter operators all around the city, electric bike systems in different spaces, all systems not well integrated. And then we've seen that we can actually use our technology to create charging and parking infrastructure for operators. Because we thought that we can actually clean up the city and provide clean energy and cut the cost of the operation for the operator for the bike systems. That's the products that we are installing for 4 years now. We can have it as a closed system, only working with the operators. We can have it as a closed system that we can also provide the vehicles, so it can be entire rental system we can provide to the municipalities. But we can also have open system, so everybody can access it, everybody can use it with the mobile app that allows the possibilities for the reservation and then even for the payment for using this infrastructure. And this system is designed to be working off-grid, but it can also work on-grid. And then if we have this on-grid system for parking and charging micromobility, we figure out that we can actually create this mobility hub by connecting this parking and charging facility with the bus shelter we already have in the offer and use this energy from the bus shelter to power up the charging and parking station. Because even in the smallest device, the smallest unit, the smallest bus shelter, we have almost 2 kilowatts of power. So it's much more than we need to power up the bus shelter itself. So then we connect it, and I'm not sure if it is visible, but that's the way we can connect the bus shelter to the micromobility with the e-paper installed inside to provide all the services that are needed inside one solution, which is designed together from the scratch. And I think it's looking pretty good. But when you see this product, you can think it's actually pretty expensive stuff. So we make the calculation. If you install the regular bus shelter, okay, cheaper. It's around, let's say, 5,000 to 6,000 euros with the installation. Then if you go to the bicycle shelter, it's another 5,000 to 6,000 euros for the installation and buying. And if you go to the dynamic passenger information system based on LED lighting system, this one can reach even up to 20,000, but let's say it's average 15,000 euros. Then we need to make the installation, electricity allocation, all the documentation. It's additional 8,000 to 10,000 euros. So the average price for this kind of set is around 35,000 to 30,000 euros, depending on the complexity and the guarantees. And our stuff like this, we can provide it to around 23,000 to 25,000 euros. So it's already 30% cheaper than the mobility hub that is built in a different tenders from many different pieces. And then we are also coming to the operation costs. So in the regular infrastructure, I don't know how the regulation works in Estonia, in Finland, but in Poland, the municipalities are forced to change the content inside of the bus shelter every single time they change anything. So it's regulated by the law that there's need to be an actual information on the bus stop. So this is cost like 200-300 euros per year from our calculation. The second thing is the cost for the electricity providing, for the dynamic passenger information, either lighting system inside of the bus shelter. This is another 600 to 800 euros per year. Then we have the maintenance that needs to be done also. And for us, it's only the cost for the cloud connectivity, online platform for the SIM card to being able to change the content inside of the dynamic passenger information system, which is 100 euros a year. So here is another place that we are actually generating the cut costs because normal system from the calculation I told you is around 1,500 euros, and in our case it's like 150 euros a year. So we're actually not only having the cheaper installation on the beginning, but also the cheaper maintenance during the product lifetime. And we know it's true because our bus shelters and the charging station, they are already installed in 6 different countries. The biggest number of the project we surely have in Poland, but we also have the project in Hungary, we have the project in Romania, we have the project in Greece, where municipalities already installed our bus shelters. The same with the micromobility charging systems. We already have them in Poland, we have in Romania, we have in Germany, we have even the system in Serbia, very fresh one. just bought by the customers, but we are quoting them a lot in many different countries. So our goal is to empower the micromobility, empower the mass transportation, but especially provide this good quality infrastructure and good quality services to the passengers so that they can always get the real-time information, they can always get the good quality, safe parking spots, and also the environment is changing because more and more people every single year are using electric micromobility vehicles. And municipalities, public space managers, they need to see this and provide the infrastructure also for the people using e-bikes and e-scooters, not only the regular bikes and regular scooters. So that's our goal, to use it and make it fully sustainable, because we try to only use solar energy in the systems and keep it all energy independent, because it's bringing a lot of values, not only regarding ESGs, but also regarding the easiness of the installation and the infrastructure connectivity, which takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money, takes a lot of documentation, a lot of permissions to be done. And in our case, we can actually just prepare the grant, and if the grant is prepared, we just can come, make the installation one day, and the system is ready to work. What's good to know and what's important to keep in mind, that all the products are integrated with the same management app. It's called CTIO, and it allows for the system management, but it also allows to gather the information from the public space. So we measure number of users, we measure number of pedestrians, we measure number of the people on the bikes, we measure number of people on the e-scooters, we measure entire carbon footprint, and all the sensors data that are visible in the online management tool. So it's one-point shop that we can deliver you the solutions for the micromobility, for the public transportation, and also the measurement of the public space, which can be, the system can be integrated with the API of external systems. And if you already have anything else, we can also provide data to your systems, so you can also visualize them in the external tools, in the external business intelligence apps, external software tools for the city managing. So we are Cydia company, cydia.city. It's our website. You can go there to check our stuff. I think we are providing the solution which are cheaper, more efficient, and also looking good in the public space, and providing actually what the end users need to find in the public space. If you have any questions, I'm open to it. Thank you very much.